Second game with the group. How do you find yourself acclimating with this collection of players?
Oh, I mean, I feel like we have a lot of good players. So just me coming here, I just trying to be myself. Just trying to play the right way and just find the open man, set screens, and just trying to play the right way. And I mean, at the end of the day, I just here to get better and to help the team win.
Coach talked a lot about the different style from the squadron. They got a lot of guys blitzing and coming at you with the ball once you catch the ball. How are you adjusting to that?
Yeah, I feel like I had how many turnovers? I had like 8 turnovers today, but like I think like 3 or 4 of them were like when they took the ball away from me. I just feel like tomorrow we play the same team, so I just got to do a better job, be more aware of that because I know they're coming. I know they're coming as soon as I'm going to catch the ball. I know they're going to be there, so I just got to be more aware and just take care of the ball basically.
Andrew Damlin, Raptors Republic. You're playing in front of kids today. I know as a pro things get very serious, but is there a time early in your pro career where you felt like a kid playing the game?
Oh, I mean, I feel like every time you step on the court, and you always feel like a kid because that's how I've been my dream since I was a kid. Since I started playing basketball, that was my dream to play in the NBA. So every time I step on the NBA or even NBA G League court, it's just a dream. You just feel like a kid. So every time.
Kelsey O'Brien, Raptors 905. You've played alongside Pascal for this season, but what is it like to play under Christian? Not you, Christian. Christian.
I mean, Christian, that's my guy, man. That's my guy. He's been helping me a lot on the bench. He just be telling me some little stuff, so give me some little advice, and we both speak French and stuff. So sometimes he just be, when I'm kind of like maybe let's say I turn the ball over and I'm going on the bench, like I'm kind of mad at myself. He's just gonna tell me something and just to motivate me and just to go out there. So I really appreciate him for being here. So yeah, it's nice.
Quan from On Point Basketball. So you're obviously still a young player, still growing. Is there something that you're focusing on in particular, something that you really want to improve in your game?
Oh, I mean, I feel like I want to improve everything. To be honest, I just want to improve my overall game, offensively, defensively. I feel like I see how a long way to go on both ends of the floor. So, I mean, that's why I'm here right now, just to play more minutes and to get more comfortable with having the ball and making decisions. So, yeah.
Jack McCool, Over the Line Sports. You dominated on the offensive glass, and you finished with 9. Was that a point of emphasis for you coming into the game?
I mean, yeah, I feel like I saw the roster. I feel like they were kind of a little undersized. So, me being the biggest guy on the court, I basically had to do it. I had to be more aggressive on the offensive board, and I feel like I didn't do a good job, just converting those offensive rebounds. But I feel like tomorrow I'm gonna do the same thing, be even more aggressive.
First game of the home stand here, how important is it to get this one under your belt?
Man, it's really important. It's really important. We were down at halftime, and I feel like the guys, we really responded well during the second half. We played really good basketball, and I just want the guys to do the same thing tomorrow. Man, we play the same team tomorrow, so they're gonna be more hungry, and they're gonna come here tomorrow, be ready to play. So we also gotta be ready to play and get the second win also.
You're such a quiet and stoic player, but then you seem to get under everybody's skin a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Point where they're getting teed up, they're getting in fights. How do you do it?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. People don't like me. I don't know why. They're always trying to. I don't know. They're always trying to pick on me and something like that. But it's all good though. It's all good.
Nigel Nicholas, Raptors Republic. For young men of your age, you show a lot of maturity. Is that something that you were born with, you grew up in a mature environment, or is it something that you developed as you moved away from your home and you settled into the States playing over there yourself?
I feel like I was born with it. I got raised the right way. My parents raised me the right way, and I also, when I moved to the state, going somewhere I wasn't speaking the language and just being away from my family and all that. I think it just made me more mature. It made me mature pretty quick, and and I just take life every single day. I just take life the way it is, and just try to enjoy my life. Yeah.
I know things are super serious as a professional now, but you're playing in front of kids today. In your early professional career, has there been a moment where you've kind of felt like a kid, playing, say, Sugarbrook Park, for example, in your early pro journey?
Yeah, for sure. I could imagine myself being one of those kids watching somebody else play, and it's just fun to just be out there and just see kids smiling, just having a good time, and it just brings me back to the old days.
Jack McCool, Over the Line Sports. It was a really balanced attack for you guys today. A lot of guys scored in double figures. Is that something you guys are proud of, something that was in the game plan, and something you hope to see moving forward?
Guys just focus on just going out there and just playing hard, and we got them to turn the ball over a little bit more, and guys just end up hitting shots, and guys are being aggressive. So that's all we really wanted out of the game plan, was just be aggressive and try to turn them over.
Nicholas Kwan from On Point Basketball. It felt like you guys were shooting an unusual amount of threes today, especially in the first quarter. I was like, are they just settling, or is that the game plan? Was that the plan, like especially you, who made 7 attempts?
I mean, for me, myself,
Yeah.
I shoot threes, but I mean, that wasn't the game plan, but I felt like some of the threes that we took was kind of early into the shot clock, but at the end of the day, guys can hit those shots, and we got faith in all our guys to make shots. So they kind of left us open a little bit more than expected, and yeah, I felt like most of them was good shots.
They say teams learn a lot about themselves on a road trip. The Raptors, like the parent club's about to head out on a big road trip, and Thad Young's talking about it being a really positive thing for everyone to sort of be on the road together. Was there anything similar to that in your recent 4-game road trip where you guys won 3 of those games?
Yeah, it's just more so being together, being connected, going out to eat with guys, just hanging out, talking to guys, because road trips can be long and road trips can be a little boring at times. So we just try to just stay connected with each other, and at the end of the day, we're just trying to go out there and win. And I feel like everybody's on the same page.
A nice game today.
Appreciate it.
You played in front of kids, and you've been on a long pro journey so far, and it obviously gets more and more serious the older you get. But is there a time in your journey so far where it's felt like you're a kid again, maybe played at the park?
Yeah, I would say now. Just finding, not playing the first few months of the season, it definitely puts you in a different perspective. And then when you come back, you got to enjoy it. You got to be grateful to be able to play the game. I'm definitely grateful, So really right now I'm having fun. I'm like you said, a kid again, like a kid in the candy store, just being able to get out there, run up and down, win, shoot, just play basketball really is fun to me. The goal is to obviously get back to the next level, but wherever I'm playing at, I'm definitely going to try to win and have fun at the end of the day.
Jack McCool, Over the Line Sports. Efficient shooting night for you. How do you keep that going in the back-to-back tomorrow and then throughout this homestand?
Staying in the gym, getting extra reps up, coming back, and just, staying locked in, really. That's all it is. That's what, got me here today. And, it's going to be the same thing moving forward.
Sure. Reggie Perry, he had a great start to that third quarter to really get you guys going. Can you speak to his performance at all today?
Defense, he took on the matchup. Martin, he was great in the first half, and Reggie just took on that challenge. And that gave us a boost. That gave everybody a boost. Defense led to offense, and we was able to come away with the win.
Nicholas Kwan from On Point Basketball. I felt like the moment you came into the game, you were an instant spark plug on both ends of the floor, just adding a lot of energy to the game. Is that who you try to be? Is that where you think you're going to make your bread in your professional career?
Yeah, for sure. That's just making winning plays, on both ends of the floor. Just playing the game, really just playing the game in the floor of the game, looking and knowing where to attack, where to get a teammate open at, just reading the defense, and on defensive end, just being aggressive, being aggressive on the ball. You can't put your head down when guys, score. It's just on to the next one. And, just having that mentality is going to, push you through all 4 quarters and, at the end, just, come out with the win. So that energy, that's just how I play. I can't do nothing but play with that type of mentality.
And you just came back from a call-up with Lakers. Could you speak to that experience at all? Did you learn anything playing alongside LeBron James?
Yeah, no, it was great. It was one of the best times I've had in the league. Playing with 2 of the greatest minds in the basketball game. Really 3 of them. It's a lot of guys on that team that's smart, but my 2 favorite, 2 of my favorite growing up, Russ and LeBron, just seeing how they look at the game, seeing how they, get everybody involved, seeing how they prepare for the game. It was great. It was a great learning experience for me. And, some things that I done picked up and, that I'm going to try to do, for the rest of my career.
11 a.m. start, get credit for the sloppiness of the first half.
That's when we practice usually, so hopefully not too much. But I didn't even think of that. Maybe that was noon's not that much later, so.
All right, so what changed for your group in the second half? We saw Gabe and Sterling really get off, but there was a definite shift in aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think it started on the very first possession. Reggie switched up the matchup very smartly. He wanted to guard number 30, and he just blew up that first handoff and took it the length. And we were able to get out and run and then force another turnover right away after that and kind of set the tone for the second half. Held him to 40 points in the second half, which is, 49 in the first is not bad, but 40 in the second is pretty awesome.
A little frustration for Christian at times there. What do you think of how he fared with the refs and, of course, on offense?
Birmingham's really aggressive. They got some great athletes who fly in and fly out, and every time he caught it, he would have multiple defenders from the blind side trying to strip the ball. So I thought he was starting to figure it out near the end and try and really catch it, keep it high, and not let the little guys swipe at it. But he'll figure it out.
Pretty spread out game, pretty evenly spread out. Is that what you like to see from the team? It's like everyone contributing?
Yeah, Birmingham, like I was saying, is super aggressive, and they provide a lot of gap help. So it's not the kind of team that a superstar could go and try and get their own bucket over and over. You beat them with the pass. So I thought Reggie did a great job of that, absorbing the double team in the second half and facilitating it. And once you start playing and attacking closeouts, then it's whoever's getting the ball is the one kind of attacking, being that secondary creator. And that's Reggie had 9 assists, but probably had double that when you start factoring in hockey assists. So
Reggie had a number of sort of skip passes, long passes to the corner. How much have you worked on with that? How much film study is that? How much goes into that sort of evolution in his playmaking?
Yeah, he's one of the smartest basketball players I've been around, and I'm not talking G League. I mean G League and NBA. So he sees the game really well, and he'll get into these modes where he's trying to score because he realizes he can score over multiple defenders in this league. But he also knows that that's probably not sustainable at the NBA level. So showing this kind of playmaking chops, because even at the next level, there's not going to be a lot of guards that can guard him. So when teams switch and when he's able to absorb a second defender, a third defender, and create advantages for his teammates, even if it's not to get the assist, but to put the team in rotation, that's when he's at his best.
There was one moment at the end of the third quarter, maybe second quarter, Gabe Brown kind of held on to the ball as the clock ran out. And I imagine every pro coach wants to see that shot go up. But you know why he's holding it. JJ Redick talks about why he's holding it all the time in his podcast. How do you find that balance as a coach to just lay off? And I know what you're doing, but it's cool.
I've always thought it would be best if the refs just waved every shot off because they review it anyways. Just wave it off, and that way the guys will have the freedom to shoot it and be like, no, it was after, and then they can go back and check if it went in and kind of let them do that. So that's going to, when I finally make the competition committee, that's going to be my 2 cents.
Long homestand coming up. How important was it to get that first win to start off the homestand on the right foot?
Yeah, we do have a nice little stretch at home here, so especially I think 2 of our first 9 games were at home, so we're going to catch up now during this stretch, which is great, and we want to protect the home court, especially if we have fans like this today. So today's fans were awesome, and definitely that's the goal.
Yeah, and they mentioned it there. It was a strong start to the second half. What was the message to the team in the locker room?
We usually talk more tactical than motivational. So cleaned up some of the tactical stuff that hopefully we can get even better at tomorrow, and then it's on the players to kind of motivate themselves to play hard, and they did a great job on that.
55-38, you guys out-rebounded them. What allowed you to be so aggressive on the glass, particularly the offensive glass?
Missing our own shots a lot. We played there were some possessions where we might get 3 or 4 on the same possession. So, but also it's a point of emphasis, like we mentioned, Birmingham's really aggressive and they're flying around. So it's one of the perks of flying around is you can force a lot of turnovers. One of the counters is it's tougher to defensive rebound because it's tougher to find your assignment. So it was a point of emphasis to get after the offensive glass.
Last question. Any particular adjustments you need to make tomorrow to have the same result?
Yeah, on both ends.